We'll continue previewing the national championship game. Stanford Steve set to join us here in just a moment. And Greg, he joins us each and every week thanks to our friends at Atlas Senior Living.
Yeah, Atlas Senior Living does an amazing job. Go and check them out by going to their website right now. Atlas, A-T-L-A-S, seniorliving.com. They have communities all throughout the Southeast, and they will take care of your loved ones like their family. Their mission is striving to excel in providing the best lifestyle for seniors while endeavoring to build confidence in families that allow us to do so. So go and check them out. Atlas Senior Living. They have independent care, assisted living, memory care. All those things are available for your loved ones. So go and check them out, atlasseniorliving.com, and they always join us. And Stanford Steve always joins us on their behalf. Stanford, how are you, my friend?
Great, boys. How we doing on this fine Friday?
Are we going to have a couple pops this weekend and watch some ball?
You know, this schedule's a lot different with the, the big boys from the NFL getting the Sunday game. The Sunday kind of looks a lot more clear than it used to back in the day. I got asked to do a podcast, Always College Football. They must be really low on guests if they're asking me to come and
well, scheduling challenges for some of the high rollers, very challenging. So you take what you can get, and that's the way it works. But something tells me we'll have some fun along the way. Might have to get Cube on there too. Just dial Cube in, little Stanford Steve, Cube, and me just talking ball. I could be down.
Yeah, I'm always down. We're sitting around.
Maybe we'll just cut this segment up and repurpose it.
Get it going again.
Live questions.
Save some time. Steve, when you look at this game, everyone and their brothers on Indiana, I lean towards taking the points. I do think Indiana can win, but I just look at the sheer quantity of volume of the tickets and the handle that are on the Hoosiers. It's like, how can you tail that? So how would you handicap it?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Greg, we were there in Atlanta just talking, pregame before you went up, and then we got to see each other post-game, and the open eyes looks we gave each other of just like, yeah, we sort of thought it could get out of hand, but not like that. And when you go back and watch it, it's Indiana taking advantage of a team they had already played and looking pretty set in some tendencies and just attacking. You broke down the pick six, the first play of the game with Scott after the game, and it's just like day one stuff where you see a team that's super dialed in, with making an adjustment, throwing a short side, out, and that team is just very, very dialed in. And when you watch Indiana, there's always a method to the madness, right? Like they're gonna, move guys around. You want to stay out of third and longs because that's when Haynes dials it all up. But when I watch Miami more so, like going back watching the Cotton Bowl and the Big Ten title game, they were more methodical against Ohio State than I think Miami. Miami just wanted to hammer and worry about themselves. So the other issue I have, and I don't know if you guys feel the same, but like I went back and we're at game day at the Fiesta Bowl. We go to Pete Thamel, who does our injuries and reports, and he gives us the latest. And he says he just talked to Corey Heatherman on the field, and Moten and Frederic and all those guys are ready to go. That staff completely lied about their health going into the Fiesta Bowl. And then I go fast forward to the first press conference Mario has out of that game, and he says everybody's a full go. I got to see that pregame. I don't trust them saying that everybody's full go. I mean, Mesidor came back with the bicep strap. We know about the suspension. They really need Damari Brown, I think, because that's where I look at Indiana's attacking. They're going to attack where you're weakest, and that Miami secondary showed a lot of holes, especially if they don't have the top guys at their depth chart. So, yeah, I think Miami has the ball late, down 2 scores. Do they score? Do they not? I could see that scenario, or I could see Indiana punching one in late. There. So the line is getting out of control. It feels like it's going to top off at 9, which would make me lean towards taking a 9. But an in-game, teaser parlay, if that stuff, I think positions are going to be limited. If you want to take Miami with more than 2 touchdowns and take the over-under a certain way, you could do that, or take Indiana all the way down to 2.5.
Stanford Steve joining us on the Higginbotham Hotline with us. Thanks to Atlas Senior Living each and every week. But we get a lot of people that are chiming in on the ages and the age difference and the age of the Indiana football team. Do you view this as any sort of advantage? Does this bother you at all?
No, I think it's what the game's become. I mean, I've sat here since I got home from Monday Night Football and dialing in on college basketball. It's the same deal. I mean, look at all the top teams. There's freshmen sprinkled in, but there's a ton of teams that have guys that have just played, and it's just schools violating the non idea of rules in the sport. So when you factor that in, I think somebody saw the average of I think it was years played, like Indiana's 4.3 and Miami's 4.1. I think, Greg, you had the nugget when we were talking about their punter. Like their next year's punter's older than this year's punter, so that number skews things. But I think they both I think Mario should get a lot of credit, though, for adapting where he's been hard-headed in the past and going back to his Oregon days and just being, a bona fide recruiter and let's get guys in and, let's get, linemen in and build it there. They've intertwined their rosters, I think, spectacularly. And then you hear what Miami's doing for next year trying to get quarterbacks. So I think it's adapted to what you have available. Miami's pretty sound in their finances. Like if they need it, they got places to go get it. Talking to people around that program, so I think it's pretty evenly matched.
When you look at Indiana and their efficiency offensively, like, is there a way? And like you said, I think Miami is beat up, but I do think they can muddy the water and they can make it less smooth. Granted, I haven't seen someone be able to take it to Indiana since Penn State. It's been a minute. So I look at a team that might be able to take it to them, but they're at less than 100%. Can a team that's at less than 100% still take it to a team that's been ruthlessly efficient?
Yeah, I see. I go back to that Penn State game. I know you guys have watched it a million times, but like Indiana, that was as low as they could get, right? No left tackle, no left guard, no Surratt, and going on the road into a team that was starving, that hadn't won a conference game all year at home. This is different. And when I watched, what stuck out to me more was what Miami did to Julian Sayin. I thought they rattled him and how they do it, right? It's minimal guys. They come out of the huddle. There's four guys standing there, and they're coming at you. Maybe there's some stuff from the outside, but it's not much, coming right up your face. And Sayin was rattled. But Indiana rattled Sayin in the Big Ten title game. So I don't think Miami can rattle Mendoza. I think he's super prepared. He's talked about – I thought Molly had a great quote. What did he say? He's confident because of his over preparation or something like that. Like, that's what you want to hear from a quarterback. So that's what you want. You want experience at the position. You look at the NFL draft. Everybody's talking about giving the guys with experience now. It's because they've seen a ton of looks. And Miami doesn't dial things up crazy. They're pretty basic. They want to, be in space, tackle in space, use their athleticism, and get pressure with force. So I don't see Miami being able to rattle Mendoza, which when you get to a stage, you wonder about quarterbacks and what they've seen and what do they do when they're facing adversity. We've seen what Mendoza has done. I thought it was super impressive just from a quarterback standpoint in the Peach Bowl. Like, Indiana gets a pick six. Oregon has an awesome drive, their best drive of the game. It's 7-7. There's only 7 minutes left in the first quarter. It's like, all right, maybe the quarterback's a little rusty. Nope. We're going to go 4 for 4 on third downs, 3 for 3, scramble for a 3rd and 8. Like, there's nothing you can do to rattle him, in my opinion. And then when people say, "Oh, go on the road game," I still believe Indiana's going to have more fans in the stadium than Miami.
What numbers should folks be watching for some potential movement on this game Monday night? Because we won't have you on Monday, either with the total or on one side, maybe even a player that if you see that go up or down a little bit, they should jump on it.
I think if it goes up, like if it gets to 10, you take Miami. Just with looking at Beck and how that if Miami can't have the brain farts that they've had, with play calling, like the flea flicker after you're running it down Ole Miss's teeth to start the second half, like that one I felt turned the whole game around, because then you get pushed out of field goal position, you don't get points. At least Miami, you could feel good about getting points. You want 7s instead of 3. on that first possession really, I thought, gave Ole Miss a sense of hope and really got the fans to believe in the stadium, because it was getting dicey knowing how much they control the ball. But if it goes up anymore, I would think Miami. But it's just the only line we've really seen move, Cole, was the day of the game at that Cotton Bowl when it went from 9.5 to 7.5. But that was the other way with everybody betting Miami, and they turned out to be pretty right.
Yeah, I think you might see some late steam on Miami. Maybe I'm crazy, or some reverse line movement or something, because it just feels like they're the type that can hang. A lot of it, I think, will depend on availability. I think you'll be watching that availability chart really closely over the next day or two. If anyone's probable, doubtful, what have you, that'll be something worth watching for sure. Do you feel like Miami's offensive line can move them around? Like, I think they can push and reestablish the front and run the ball. Maybe I'm crazy, but I really think they can.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the other injury that's key, just because it's another guy to have and he's a weapon and he's had some good games this year, is Elijah Lofton. Like, he got blasted against Ole Miss, and then I was coming over by the tent, and like he didn't look good. And then he got carted off. It looked like he was spitting up some blood, so I didn't know if that was like a kidney issue or something. But the way Miami wants to stand there and knock you around, I've seen people, break down their splits and how that's going to help them against Indiana's movement. The issue, they've played against good talent. It's just a collective unit. When you hear Haynes talk about every guy's a 1/11 to the defense, that's where it starts to. Do you start thinking about that too much, or you just concentrate on what's at hand? I do expect Miami to run the football now. Can you stay? Are you just running it to run it, or are you running it and having success where those third downs are 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 4? That's where you have to be effective. Can they? I don't see them being able to do that over the course of 60 minutes. I think they'll have a couple wrinkles, and Fletcher's good enough, early on. But that's where I worry about Miami, is the full 60 minutes, knowing that Indiana puts the strain on you, both sides of the ball. That's the biggest test for me. But I do expect Miami to have success running the football.
Yeah, we both agree. And as we stated earlier in the week, if you're going to follow that plan, walk down that path, how many points does it realistically equate to? Because I think Indiana puts a couple points on the board. Maybe 14, maybe 28. I don't know, but they're not going to get shut out. And if you're playing that game like you did against Ole Miss and you're not putting the ball in the end zone, is it almost working against yourself a little bit? So a lot of facets this game, going to be fun. We'll be checking out your coverage over the weekend down in Miami. Thanks for hopping on today, and enjoy the game.
Yeah, one quick thing, guys. I just was thinking, the way SMU attacked, and talking to Rhett Lashley, like they just wanted to dice it out. I think they had like 8 or 9 guys catch balls, so they just wanted to get the ball in space and make Miami tackle them. That's what I think is scary for Indiana, because now they're going to do that off the RPO. So now they're getting you whether you're in the box or you're not, and whether your eyes are trained the right way or not. So that's just another dynamic of that Indiana offense that makes it so hard to defend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Steve. We'll catch up next week.
All right, boys. Behave.
There you go. Stanford Steve joining us on the Higginbotham Hotline. Thanks to our friends at Atlas Senior Living. Always enjoy catching up with Steve. We'll have more on the game, and potentially going to debut a new segment when we come back. We'll try. I don't know. You might like it. You might hate it. Right after this on Jocks. You belong to the city. You belong to the night. Welcome in.
There you go.
9/17, Friday, January 16th on Jocks. Do you have an intro for my new segment, John?
That you just announced and made up a little bit ago? No, not yet.
Smart or dumb? Brilliant or bad? Genius or stupid? You decide. First thing on the docket. We're just going to decide every week. Is this the dumbest thing you've ever seen or the best thing you've ever seen?
Let's go.
Dumbest.
Already knew.
Hasn't even seen it. Okay, I'm going to I had to pick up a couple things at Target yesterday, and I was looking something for my 5-year-old. So I was over in the toy section, and I passed this. I'm going to send this to the group now. There we go. I don't know how this makes something smart or dumb, but we're gonna try it out. So we've officially run out of ideas. We're done with ideas. We have no new ideas. We have nothing that's good. We are not creative at all. So now what we've done, because we can't come up with new entertaining show ideas for our kids anymore, let's go take two 1980s cartoons, ends of the spectrum from a premise perspective, completely opposite. One, Knights of the Round Table years, living in castles. The other, robots that transform into things that would be way out in another galaxy in the future that could never take place. And we're just going to jam those together.
Love that.
So we literally have He-Man Transformers now that we're trying to sell in the store. And when I tweeted this out, the crazy part was somebody countered that with the Ninja Turtle Transformer that's out there somewhere that I missed in the store and didn't see that.
Oh, boy.
Stop.
So I ask you to take two successful entities, no matter how different they were in the 80s, and jam them together to now try to recreate them as one. Smart or dumb? Brilliant or bad? You decide.
I'm just going to go with bad. It's just not a good look. I think these two things had success separate, and while the idea may have sounded great, sometimes an idea should just stay an idea.
Yeah, I want to know who pitched that.
Sometimes.
Hey, guys, Bumblebee, Skeletor.
Right. It's just...
I got it.
Nah.
Genius.
Ram Man, Optimus Prime. Tell me we're going to lose on that.
No.
Raphael,
Palmero?
Starscream. No, it's a Ninja Turtle.
No.
You should know that.
Yeah.
Ah.
What's next? They're going to take... They're going to make Barbie Power Rangers next.
Oh, Lord. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Damien says
My
bad
thing
idea.
is, the biggest miss here is what you have yet to mention. There's a with the picture that you just said, and I'm assuming that's the same one you sent out on Twitter.
It is.
There is a very noticeable yellow sticker at the top.
I guess Target's telling you what they think about it.
Correct.
That they're on clearance.
Telling you how popular said item is. Tell me exactly what that yellow sticker says in the top right corner.
Yeah, cool stuff doesn't usually hit the clearance counter.
No, nope. That feels like an inventory purge right there. Just saying.
Like you look back, it's like, we got 6 of these, man. We got to get them out of here.
Yeah, just
Got to
take
get them out.
I got to get them out.
Take them.
All right, so
Take them.
John, you actually were alive for these shows, like I was. Consume them. Good idea, bad idea. Brilliant or bad?
Bad.
I think it's a brilliant idea, but I don't think it's brilliant for your 5-year-old. I think this should be targeted to me and not your 5-year-old. Because why would your 5-year-old give 2 rips about this? Your 5-year-old probably knows of Transformers. I mean, there've been cartoons and stuff, whatever.
They've been bringing those back.
Right. He-Man, it's been on Netflix a little bit, and even still, it's kind of been slightly older. There hasn't one come back.
Per my replies, it also went a completely different direction, allegedly, when it showed up on Netflix. Or at least he did.
Oh, people not, what, is he black or something? People not like it? Because I feel like, well.
I'm glad I bit my tongue right there.
Like, wow.
Okay, next.
Now, also with it being on clearance, I'd probably take a stab at it because hey, I see the value in it. Because again, this is something that in theory should be right up my alley, and probably Cole's.
But I did learn that lesson early in parenthood, that oftentimes toys, things of that nature, are actually marketed towards the parent because they know the parent's going to purchase it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which,
Correct.
yeah, that part is intelligent. But even me as a fan of one of these shows, I never got into He-Man. But if I did, I was aware of it. I wouldn't say, oh, well, since they're now one, yes.
Right. Like, this is the.
There
This
you
is
go.
it.
Okay. All right. Next.
This is all before my time.
I
don't
get
know.
that.
Same.
I know that.
Same.
So, like, if we
So
went.
that's my problem. Like, I don't remember He-Man.
Same.
Yeah, it's before your time. But essentially, if we made G.I. Joe Smurfs, we're not going to be into that. Man, it's not going to be
No.
cool.
All right, or put it in their age. If you had Power Rangers Dora the Explorer,
Oh, boy. That's no. Not
That's a
good.
mashup that just no one knew
No.
they needed. I mean, it just, yeah.
Like,
Even better.
I also feel like Dora the Explorer a little after my time. Power Rangers,
it's
right,
always something.
right
It
in
is.
lockstep.
All right, so let's go here.
It's not that
do you
dissimilar
one
to
better.
like VR Troopers, and Star Wars. That would have been the bread right there. That would have been the perfect.
So if
spot.
we mix,
VR Troopers, some stale ass.
if
bread,
we
but
had
okay.
figurines, Power Rangers gear on, what was the Grimace the Menace dinosaur that was so popular for a while?
Barney,
Barney.
no.
How would
gonna
that play?
work. Not going to work.
I mean that's right up their alley.
Not
Time
gonna
wise,
work.
that's it.
That's
in
bad.
their era.
Bad.
Feel like we're there.
yeah,
Bad.
Okay, next. I would send this to you guys. I don't know if I'm under the Verizon attack or not. I can't pull anything up.
Oh,
I can't
boy.
send anything out right now. So
here we go.
not even on it, and I think they're coming after me. There is a female on TikTok that is going somewhat viral for an idea that she had. She has created an app, which I guess if you create an app in general, you have some sort of brain power. I'll give you credit for that because I wouldn't even know where to start to go do that right now.
Right.
Which is an account to be filled for her dating. That almost works as well, by the way.
That's Freudian.
Easy.
For her dating preparation fund. So in order for her to agree to go on a date with you, you must fill said account for what it is going to cost her to attend said date.
So
Wow.
a deposit, more or less.
Correct.
Okay,
Nah.
Feels
So-
like the relationship's off to a great start.
Yeah, absolutely.
that's nice that you use the word relationship.
Companionship.
Togetherness.
Yeah.
Smart or dumb.
Transactional
Brilliant
fortitude.
or bad. So
Smart
in
leverage.
order for someone to even agree to go out with you, I'm assuming hair, makeup, tanner. What else would we need? Perfume, clothes,
Nails.
Oh, well.
lotion.
If that's the case, then the water bill,
Smart or
power
dumb?
bill.
The water bill.
Maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's
Yeah.
it's factored in.
There you go.
I'll just say this: if this is being deposited into in any way, shape, form, or fashion, it's intelligent because I can't imagine.
That was my answer. On her part, yeah, it's
Yeah,
brilliant
smart,
because
yeah.
some dude probably
Very
will.
smart. Very smart. Genius.
Can you imagine
Smart
dating
bordering
today?
on genius.
I can't even fathom trying to date right now.
No.
You saying you'd be unsuccessful?
Well, here's my
Wow.
username. So if you, it's $130.
That's right.
Excuse me.
Whew, that's okay. All right.
Well, we're going to breakfast. Like,
I don't. Yeah.
Why do you have a pepper
be
next
tough
to your
sledding.
name?
it's
Oh,
like it's
It would be tough sledding.
it's intelligent on her part.
The premise of it, smart or dumb. I understand what you're getting yourself into. I know who you're attracting. I get all that. But the fact that
Right.
someone actually came up with this, and I think a lot of the feedback she's getting online is negative. But if you put this out there, I'm sure people thought OnlyFans was a bad idea too. Now I got to read on Instagram every day about how many OnlyFans model make more than Bill Gates. I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
so you might not like it, but it can't
Probably-
be a terrible idea if
It's
it's
effective.
working.
Probably smart.
I do need the checklist of things that are
Right.
allegedly being taken care of pre-date? Like, well, how long is that list? What's the upcharge for different dates? If it's the opera, what's the thing where they rent the dress, rent the runway?
Oh,
You might have to go there. That's
boy.
more expensive.
Yeah.
If we're going on a hike, might not have hiking shoes.
Right. Need some boots.
What if she cancels? Do
You
I
need
get
the little walker cane.
do I get the money
You
back?
gotta get a refund.
Yeah.
Fair. That's very
They got in a car wreck.
cost.
Oh, I paid for the
Yeah.
date. Prepaid for the date.
There's a lot of fine
Is there
print in there.
insurance?
God.
Who do I file a claim with?
Is this like an airline? Could you get bumped?
That is, yeah.
I prepaid for this, yeah, but I bought first class. Sorry.
Not when you get moved to coach. Will there be delays?
I guess I'm trying to figure out. I feel like it's smart, but I feel like you're setting a very, very uncomfortable precedent.
If I could send this, and I think you saw the the video of her that's doing this, you'd have a pretty good idea what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not a lot of man-made. Well, a lot of man-made, I guess.
Like
Not a lot. Not a lot of natural.
Yeah. Like if she,
Fair.
Zion
All right.
Williamson he would do it. He got the bread.
Who was the most recent female that came out and said he was
If she was
in the DMs?
She
It was
was
somebody fairly popular, I believe I saw.
I don't remember her name, but she's well known amongst those circles.
So
And
how long till
it wasn't one that you would ever think
Uh-uh.
that would work
Right.
with.
Not
And he
Jerome
just-
Moore. Right,
He
right,
just
right.
like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
it. Oh, it was Suni Lee.
What?
Yes, I saw it. I think she put it on her
That's so
Instagram story.
mad.
She took a
Wow.
screenshot of it, put it on her Instagram story, and he did not hold back.
Shoot or shoot.
Like second sentence
Straight to it. He's
From-
Zion Williamson.
from
Dunkers
way-
dunk.
from
He
way
just-
downtown.
He dunks though.
Yeah,
He doesn't
exactly.
shoot. Does
Like,
he
yeah,
ever
he got
shoot?
time for
I
that.
feel like he only
which
dunks.
is why he missed,
Wow.
because this wasn't even a layup, and he threw it from half court.
Interesting.
Not even sure he
All
drew
right.
backboard. All right.
Dang, Zion.
The
So
one
there you go.
shot he shot and didn't hurt himself. Go figure.
Yeah, right. His pride is hurt though.
I will say it is interesting. We actually have very entertaining NBA discussions here on the show when it comes
we
up.
do.
Yeah.
Well rooted.
When is he going to begin to enter the conversation of biggest NBA bust of all time? He's got to
I
be
think
in
he's like
the
on the
on.
fringe
He's got to
of
be in the on deck circle right
Yeah.
now.
No, he still has viral moments. Can't be.
When
It's like Kawhi Leonard when he plays.
Kawhi Leonard's got a title though, and like defensive
True.
player of the year.
True.
Yeah, but how much of NBA is like viral moments?
A lot.
A lot, right? Like and he has a lot of viral moments.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I mean, he had a dunk the other day that was
he's playing.
yeah. Man, Zion's slim now, so like he's different.
Oh, 22 points a game this year.
But how many games played? That's
27.
yeah. I think they've played almost 40.
We would need some context on
Yeah,
that of
yeah,
like
like
how many
how
games
many
other
games.
like real NBA teams have played.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point, Greg, I think he's already in that discussion because of the fact that he misses so much time. But yes, when he's out there, he is effective. But he also plays for the Pelicans, which nobody's really watching too much. So
all right. They've played like 40
Wow.
games.
I mean, just
What do you think his career high is in a game?
8.
he's got a 40 ball in there.
No,
I think.
I feel like he's done
Yeah,
45.
I think he's like 44, 43.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Aye. But
What's
definitely
higher?
gifted though.
What's
Gifted when he
higher,
plays.
his career number of points or minutes in a game?
That's a great question.
That's it, yeah. Load management.
All right, there it is. Smart or dumb? Brilliant or bad?
We got both. We got to,
Did we get some good reaction?
I feel like it
people
worked.
weigh in?
I feel like the segment worked. Yes.
Yeah.
It definitely worked. I just want to know I want to know what the people think. Dumb, smart, good,
Oh,
bad.
so you're asking the question of the new segment to the people of the new segment. I see. I like that.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
Brilliant.
That's called self scouting.
Self scout.
Which the TikTok lady's doing, kind of.
No, establishing precedent is what the TikTok ladies do.
Somebody texted and says G.I. Joe and Garbage Pail Kids.
I'm right in there. Although those are back now. They got those Garbage Pail Kids are bringing them back.
That's true. I do have a Vince card that Cole gave me of a garbage pail kid
So there you go.
Oh, yeah, I do
that I
remember
gave to Vince.
Hopefully not. I'm sure that was the answer to that.
It's a little young.
Pete Moss tweets in, Big Ten refs don't call penalties.
Ever?
So that's
Ever,
why
ever?
Indiana was so high. Oh, okay. That's
Makes
what it
sense.
was. Yeah.
I feel like in probably about less than 15 seconds, could prove this theory incorrect. Just give me a moment to go to Big Ten, then go to penalties, and we will go to UCLA.
Is
had
it 0?
90 for
Okay, there it is.
786 yards this year.
Well, they're
Yeah,
new
but they
to
were
the
probably
Big
all
Ten.
in non-conference.
Right. They're new to this.
Washington, 80. Oregon,
Also new.
76.
Newbies.
Right. See, it's all the new
They haven't.
Big Ten teams.
They haven't really accepted them
They're
yet.
still going by Pac-12 rules.
Right. Yeah.
That's true. They get penalized because they're just trying to prove their point.
Hate us because they
Big
ain't us.
Ten's dominant.
You're right.
Purdue, 58. Michigan State, 64. Nebraska, 60. Illinois, 60. Now, I will say, Iowa's sitting there at 39.
Well,
you know, they
try to get penalties on offense.
right.
26 plays per game.
If that.
So that works in
Seems a
your
little
favor
high.
to an extent.
If they
Count
would
it.
have had the ACC crew call this game, could they have done the whole command center and everything?
Be great if they did.
One would assume.
Like I think like it would be really cool to see that way. Hey, lead no
Yeah.
doubt, but
They're bringing the coaches mega cast back.
really,
Are they?
Yeah,
Who's all going to be
Let's
on
go.
it? Or do you know?
I just can maybe find it. Not sure
Oh.
if I was supposed to say that or not.
Oh.
I saw it publicly somewhere. I'm positive.
I'm sure you're fine.
Jolly tweets in, that dude's a camouflage penalty vulture. You need to flag that number. Fair.
Yes.
It's a
well
fair
said.
tweet. And I actually
The
Thank
old
you for opening your
camouflage
eyes to
penalty
that.
vulture will get you every time.
don't want those guys there. Kid Bama Kid tweets in, you guys make jokes, but young kids go to class. 6-year
Who?
players don't.
Who?
There's a difference. Let Pony League baseball players play Little League if you think age don't matter.
What college athlete is going to class? I don't care
Do you-
what age they are.
yeah,
What,
do you mean
what?
physically
Right.
or because everything's online now?
Oh,
Hmm.
Cardell Jones said it best. We ain't come here to play school.
There are, ask Greg, some players go to class.
Yes.
He said Bryce Young's 24 years old and been in the league 3 years. Okay.
Yeah,
Left school
right.
early.
Yeah, because he was good.
He left school early. Some stay late.
Yeah.
I played 5 years. I played 5 years in college. Got an NFL pension and retired before my 26th birthday.
Well, and the thing with Bryce Young at 24, if you
flex.
put him on most high school teams right now, he'd still be small.
Yeah.
So it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Be great. It'd be great to be a little older in college. It would be helpful. There's no denying that. It definitely gives you a different perspective.
Yeah, we had Ronnie Daniels. He was 25, I think. Played minor league baseball, then came back and played in college.
Yeah.
So,
Brandon Whedon was what? 48?
28.
Yeah. He was old.
Chris
Blue
Leakey
and-
won a Heisman.
Yeah.
Won a
Blue
Heisman
and
at
old
30.
school. He joined the fraternity.
Like,
He had fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Countless examples.
All right, we'll get back to actual football next on Jocks. All right, we're getting some more feedback in on the age discussion. Smith CSBC tweeting into the show at Mac and Cube. You guys putting zero premium on age and experience is as dumb as someone who thinks having older players is an automatic win. You can't have it both ways. When physical things are equal, give me the experienced players all day. I don't feel like that we have placed.
Denying that?
I don't think we placed zero premium on it.
No, we said
We have one person that's
helpful.
consistently tweeted into the show for 2 weeks about them being old is not fair. You had every right to go do it. I think experience goes a long way. We've talked about that aspect. Also, being old doesn't automatically give you playing experience. We had questions about Ty Simpson coming into the season. He had been there, 4 years? We felt pretty good about it, but we didn't know. Wasn't a guarantee. Wasn't certain. Sometimes it works. Robbie Ashford went 3 years being old, didn't work. This year it did. You never know.
Why isn't TJ Finley being sought after by the big name schools? He's old.
And has experience.
Yeah.
He has both.
Who's denied that it's valuable to be older? No one's denied that. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Like, it's absolutely of benefit to have an older team. No one's denying that. All I'm saying is that it is not the end all be all. 1, 2, there's nothing holding anyone back from going and doing the exact same thing themselves. Like, are we supposed to deny Indiana the trophy because they're too old? What are we doing? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
I just also wonder, the people who are saying that, have you done your due diligence on Miami? Because we called out 6 or 7 of their major role players that are 6-year seniors and 5th-year players and graduate students.
Right.
But I guess those don't count.
No, clearly not.
James Brockermeyer, redshirt senior, 3rd school. Feel like he's a pretty big deal for this team. Played some good football for him.
Yes.
Done some good things. He doesn't
Very
count. Good. Inez Cooper, senior. Alabama kid, by the way. Doesn't count. Ryan Rodriguez, redshirt senior. So it's not like this is a super young team Miami's rolling out there with. And if you're going by experience, as Greg stated, they have multiple players that have been there 3 and 4 years that started as freshmen. So now you're a year or 2 younger and you have the experience. Best of both. I just don't think that it's the end-all be-all of why we should say one team is going to win, and it's not the end-all be-all of why team is unfairly here, which is frustrating. Tony Johnson, 5th-year senior. David Blade Jr., 5th-year senior. But you have every right to go do it. You can go build your roster the exact same way.
No one's stopping you.
Nope.
That's what blows my mind about it, is how everyone's citing how unfair it is because they didn't do it. It's like, were people up in arms when, was it unfair when all of a sudden collectives got involved and some teams had more money than others and therefore had better players than others?
Yeah, there were people mad at it.
Is that unfair? No, I mean, there was no rule against collectives. It just some teams were ahead of schedule. Some teams saw it coming before it came.
Some teams stumbled into it and already had the arms set up in a way that could be more beneficial that way. The main one, by the way, the main one that did it on accident. Now, they weaponized it early, but they didn't intentionally have it set up that way, but it worked. So good for them. I don't know. I don't view it as this massive item of being unfair and super advantage for Indiana, and also not the only reason that they're winning.
No.
As we've stated, you can be old and you can have experience. You can have all of that and still not be good.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that there are a lot of people that are looking through the lens of like elementary school kids. Like, all right, yeah, so-and-so was held back. He's a year older than so-and-so. And therefore, he has, he's a foot taller than everyone else in his grade. Like, yeah, okay, significant advantage. By the time you get to college football, if you can play and you're starting for a team that's playing in the national championship, you're probably pretty dang good. And being a couple years younger is not that significant. Like, okay, yes, right now, I have kids that I've coached, and I'm sure, Cole, you do too, that are literally a year older, and they're way better. But it's not the same. Like, we're not talking about apples to apples. And everyone, by the way, when they make this comparison, it's always the oldest player on the team against the youngest player. Oh, it's not fair for Booger used to do this all the time. I used to always give him a hard time. It's like, he used to say, oh, this is 22, 23-year-old guys going against 17-year-olds. Not everybody is 17. Like, there's plenty of freshmen that are 19, in some cases 20. So it's
Pat
it's
Coogan's
not
not blocking Malachi Tony on every play.
No.
It'd be a heck of a thing if he was.
Well, you talk about
Malachi Tony's such a good
gaps.
football player, he'd probably make it work. Like,
Quick twitch.
He gets stuck.
I don't know,
He
that's
gets
my
stuck down
thing,
the middle of that combo, though.
It's over with.
Good night.
It's over
yeah,
with.
we can lean into like the narrative of it, or you can acknowledge the reality of it. And the reality is there are plenty of old players on Miami's team. There's plenty of old players on Alabama's team. There's plenty of old players on Oregon's team. It's just Indiana is maybe slightly older in a few places. And guess what? On that day, they executed better. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for people to grasp.
All right, when we come back, bad box score of the day, and wrap up some thoughts on this national championship game that's coming Monday night next right here on Jocks. All right, welcome back in. McElroy and Cubelic in the morning. We'll get to our Super Sofa game of the week in just a moment. Also, bad box score of the day, 800-239-9569. Last chance to get in. You can tweet in at Mac and Cube to be a part of the show. Game Day Men's Health wants to help you feel better. If you are feeling on edge, lacking energy, lacking sleep, you just go to GameDayMen'sHealth.com today. Sign up for the free consultation. You get the free PSA test, free testosterone test. They'll let you know where your baseline health is and then go through all the different options that they have in which they feel they could implement to help you get back to your best. Maybe overdid it over the holidays, need a little bit of weight loss. Game Day Men's Health just wants to help you be your best self. Locker room environment, holistic approach to health and wellness. Go to GameDayMen'sHealth.com today and see why people are having so much success. They've helped multiple Jocks listeners. They can help you at GameDayMen'sHealth.com, now open in Trustful. All right, let's get to our Super Sofa games of the week. Is there a football game on this weekend?
There's 4.
Yeah.
What?
That's it? Just 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'll get it cranked up. I'm going 5:30 on Sunday, NBC/Peacock. Rams, Bears. One, want to see if Caleb Williams can kind of continue this magic, how much he's improved from year 1 to year 2. Rams, Matthew Stafford. Speaking of age, should he even be allowed to play in the NFL anymore since he's so old?
Too old.
Too old.
Cheating.
Think about it. Stafford versus Caleb Williams. Not fair.
Nope.
It's essentially a 9th grader versus a 2nd grader. And how the NFL allows this in the postseason is egregious, and that's why I have to be tuned into it. It's my Super Sofa game of the day.
Very well done. Mine's probably pretty obvious. I'm going with the perennial championship contender that has yet to be able to get over the Kansas City Chiefs hump in the Buffalo Bills traveling to Denver. Buffalo fortunate to get a win last week. Now they go to Denver to the number 1 seed. Gonna be tough sledding for sure, but Josh Allen against a really good 14-3 Broncos team. That game's 3:30 Central Time on CBS/Paramount Plus on Saturday.
Should the NFL allow Bo Nix to quarterback a playoff team considering how much college football he played before he moved into the NFL?
So old.
He's old.
I'm saying. Damian?
Listen, I'm continuing my AFC South hate watch. The Houston Texans travel up to New England Patriots on Sunday, 2 p.m. You can watch it on ESPN/ABC. Let's go ahead and mop up. If you ain't wearing if you're not wearing the two-tone Tennessee blue, I don't care about you, especially in the AFC South. So give me the New England Patriots beating up on the Houston Texans for my TD's Fine Furniture Super Sofa game of the weekend. Certified hater.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Definite.
Did not expect that, but no, I guess you're not like us. For me, I'm going to take the one that I need to know whether or not Sam Darnold is for real. 49ers Seahawks, Saturday, 7 o'clock on Fox, or if you're out and about and you get off your TD's Fine Furniture Super Sofa, you can catch it right here on Jocks along with all of the other playoff games. But I think 49ers have been playing rather well. Seahawks have been playing exceptional, but we all saw what happened with Sam Darnold when he got in the last couple of games in the season. Sam Darnold of new turned into the Sam Darnold of old. The Seahawks are a 7-point favorite. Do you expect that to continue rolling? I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers on the road somehow get this one. So my Super Sofa game of the weekend would be 49ers at Seahawks, 7 o'clock on Fox. You can get your Super Sofa and more at TD's Fine Furniture with over 100,000 square feet. Yeah, plenty to choose from. Plus, they can buy in bulk and pass the discounts on to you. They have options for every room in your house to fit your style and your budget. That's TD's Fine Furniture in Summerton.
So you already admitted Seahawks having an unfair advantage when you said Sam Darnold of old.
Correct.
It's a lot.
He's aged.
He can change, though, somehow, because he went to Sam Darnold new this
Still
year.
an unfair advantage.
Correct.
All right, let's get to our bad box scores of the day.
Personal foul, 69, offense. He was giving them the business.
Intentional grounding, offense number 7. It's a 10-yard penalty. I'm talking to America here, excuse me.
That's the game.
We are taking a completely different turn today into the world of collegiate hockey.
What?
Wow.
Women's college hockey. The Minnesota
Golden Gophers.
Go Fats.
I think it's just Gophers, but
I don't know. I mean,
they just snuck past the Sacred Heart.
Ooh.
Flamingos. That feels like a hockey team.
No.
Oh.
I feel like I know this.
Right. I feel like I've seen their logos a lot. Are they
It's not a normal one. You're not going to get it. They're the Pioneers. Pioneers
No, I wouldn't have gotten that.
trailed back to 5-13-1 on the season. Minnesota goes to 15-4 with a 14-2 victory
In hockey.
in hockey.
Hockey.
So in football, what is that?
That's the
score?
equivalent of 78-2.
Really?
Yeah.
I think less.
Wow, that math works. Okay.
Okay, let's get in. Let's dive into the box score, though. Have some fun with this one.
Let's go.
Shots in the game.
Total.
Shoot more, score more, right?
Yeah,
You would
absolutely.
think.
Yep. Theory
Yes.
proved by Minnesota, who shot the puck 63 times. Sacred Heart, 13.
Oh,
For the
13.
whole game.
that's what
Well,
it
the
was.
whole match.
13 shots in the game.
That was their problem.
Wow.
The whole game.
Face-offs won. Minnesota 53, Sacred Heart 17.
Mhm.
Which makes it even worse because power play opportunities was 5-4 in favor of Minnesota, and they still only got 13 shots off in the game.
Wow.
That's
They ain't got no heart.
Your shots by period, 2018-25 for Minnesota, 2-4-7. They got desperate in the third.
okay. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
You just got to mount a comeback sometime. Wow, they waited too late.
And then I'm just going to do a bit of a fast forward bad box scores of the day here. I will take you to junior college women's basketball, where Anoka Ramsey Community College just snuck past Minnesota State Community and Technical College 95-39. Northland Community and Technical College just got by Minnesota North College Rainy River 106-25.
Oh, my God.
Minnesota West Community College just snuck back Riverland Community College 108-24. And Dallas College Cedar Valley, it's Greg's second college he roots for there.
That's
they
definitely
won
it. Yeah, it's
at
hometown.
Southwestern Adventist University. You don't just roll in there against the Advents and win. They took the game 88-32
They got their own
last night.
calendar.
God almighty.
I could also throw in Jefferson Community College over Tompkins Cortland Community College 90-35.
This
as
is where
well.
all the old players are. They're out in JUCO route.
They're in JUCO.
Well, some teams are young, as you can tell. They're getting blown out.
That's it.
None as bad as Fulton Montgomery County Community College over SUNY Aradenac 105-13.